What's your story? I mean, if someone asked you today, what's your story? Would you be able to share it? Would you be able to tell them about the hope that you have? Some people are great storytellers, like our guy Paul today in Acts. He has an opportunity to share his story. There's a bunch of angry people, like we talked about yesterday, and they're wanting to kill him, get rid of him, and then all of a sudden, the tides turn a little bit, and he gets an opportunity to share his story. And he does a masterful job. He gives us a class on how to share our stories. Often when I have taught classes or courses at our church about baptism or profession of faith, I've talked about sharing your hope-filled story. And I use this framework that Paul has in this passage. You see, he starts with the before. He says, hey, this is who I was before. I was taught by Gamaliel, who's like a head rabbi, and this is how zealous I was for God. And he actually identifies with the people in the crowd who want to get rid of him. So he does the before and it identifies with the people. The next thing he does is he talks about his encounter, the moment he encounters Jesus, about the light on the road to Damascus and what that all looked about and how his transformation started. And the next thing he does is he talks about the after, what he did after that encounter, how he changed, how he began to preach about Jesus and how meaningful that was. And then finally, at the very end of this passage, he talks about his mission, where he's heading. And so I think we can share our stories that way. Think about your story, your hope-filled story, your encounter with Jesus. Think about the before, what you were like before. Think about the moment, think about the after, and think about where your mission is now. If you can put those into words, even in some point form notes, I think you're prepared to then share your hope-filled story with other people. So if you've never written that down, I'd encourage you to do that today. And I think it would do you good just to remind yourself of what God has done in your life. Hope that's a good word for you. Take care.